If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notification so you guys can know every time I upload a new video. Welcome to the French Fry Army. Let's get it. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy K-Spudd back with another video, and today guys I'm bringing you some Call of Duty Ghost action. Call of Duty Ghost, guys, is about 5 years old. The last good Call of Duty in my opinion, other than Black Ops 3 of course. It was just a solid game, guys, in my opinion. A lot of people don't like it because of the lack of kill streaks and the big maps, but in my opinion, this was the last Call of Duty that I actually had a lot of fun on, and I still have fun on. I'm having fun with competitive matches on World War II, but other than that, the game is just trash. I hate pub matches and everything else about the game is just aggravating to me. Now, the reason for this video, before I get into the point, I want to apologize because I did say I was going to start making videos every other day, and I've been so busy with business stuff for my team Cold-Blooded, and some other stuff that I'm doing on the side, and I was also spending some time with my parents who recently retired this week and are going back to their country, Dominican Republic. So I've been busy running around, doing school, doing some business stuff for Team Cold-Blooded, and there's a lot of big things coming. And I hope everybody's as excited as I am, because I can't wait to reveal everything that I'm working so hard on. And I just hope you guys like it when you guys see it, because there's going to be some crazy stuff coming your way. Just stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned, because there's a lot of crazy stuff about to happen. About to happen with the team and everything else that I'm doing right now. Now, the point of this video, guys, Michael Condrey, and I don't really know the name of the other guy that much because he's not mentioned as much as Michael Condrey, but both CEOs, the two heads of SledgeHammer, have resigned from SledgeHammer and are now working with Activision on a bigger project, guys. So World War II just came out 3 months ago. They sold a bunch of copies, and the two heads of that studio end up leaving. Everybody's confused right now. I'm confused. I don't know what the hell is going on. Everybody's saying that they must be helping on the next Call of Duty and things like that, but there's something weird going on right now. And I'm not one to start rumors, or I'm not one to make things up like that, but in my opinion, yeah, they broke records when it came to sales and money made. They made over $1 billion, I think, from the numbers I've seen, over $1 billion in sales alone. They made a lot of money, but the game did not live up to the hype. The game was a big disappointment. So maybe there was issues because of that, because the game was a disappointment and it didn't live up to the hype. Yeah, they sold a bunch of copies because people expected it to be like a Black Ops 2, a fun game, and pubs ended up sucking on this game. And if you're not playing a competitive match in this game, you're not having fun, in my opinion. I mean, some people do have fun. There's some matches that you can have fun, but then you have the shotgun spams, like everybody's using the shotguns and maps like Point du Hoc. And you also have the ghost bullets, and the map designs are fucking horrible. So it's like World War II is a disappointment. I hate to say it. Maybe July, I said that Call of Duty World War II was going to be the revival of Call of Duty, the savior of Call of Duty, and they didn't live up to the hype. So they let everybody down. Then I see everybody comparing World War II to Call of Duty Ghost, which is a good thing to do, because Call of Duty Ghost was the last boots on the ground Call of Duty, and that's basically the reason why I came back to it. I wanted to see the differences. They're both pretty slow. You have to play them pretty slow. Mostly people camping, head glitching, getting into head glitches. But in my opinion, Call of Duty Ghost did it way better. They did boots on the ground Call of Duty way better. They innovated a lot of stuff, like the leaning, and they added a lot of crazy things to the game, like blowing up walls and stuff like that. They did innovate Call of Duty. They added a lot of new stuff, but it wasn't a broken game. When you shoot somebody, as you just saw, You don't get ghost bullets. You kill that person and they die. And that's what I mean. Like, World War II is broken. So I'm telling you, even if you have good internet, which I do have good internet, you start shooting at some people and the bullets just go right through them sometimes. You go into a room and a person's not even looking at you and they're getting hit markers. How are they shooting at you if they're not even looking at you? It's just confusing to me. What's wrong with the game? What is going on? I didn't have these issues with World War II. Right now, the issues that we have with World War II, and I think it's happening now because nobody's watching the game, nobody's taking care of the game. Sometimes you have a frame drop, and that's only now. That's now after like 5 years, because I really didn't see that when the game actually came out. Now, why do so many people hate this game? Why are so many people against Call of Duty Ghosts? Now, I think Call of Duty Ghost and Infinity Ward had everything against them when this game came out. When this game came out, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 were the main two consoles. A couple weeks after this game came out, that's when PlayStation 4 and Xbox One came out. So, like, everybody was divided between consoles. It was basically, which console am I going to buy? And what console am I going to go to? So it was basically divided, because even now, there's still a lot of people who don't have the new gen. I can't even call it new gen, current gen. They're still in the old gen. So not everybody can afford a PlayStation 4. Not everybody can afford an Xbox One. So yeah, it's true. Everybody was divided between systems. The game was very slow. It was basically built for people to sit back, camp, hug walls, and just sit. It's basically the same thing as World War II. World War II is a little bit worse, in my opinion, because people complained about maps in this game in Call of Duty Ghosts that, you know, because they were cluttered and there was a lot of head glitches. There's no game worse than World War II with that situation. Like, in World War II, you have Aachen, head glitch central, people just sitting back waiting for people to head glitch and try to take them off the head glitch. Then you have St. Marie. Everybody's camping in the main building, in the middle building. Then you have, that's Aachen, St. Marie, Gustav Cannon. Everybody's camping with a sniper. I think when you play Gustav Cannon, there's a 95% snipers on that map. And maybe one assault rifle in the whole map. So, it's like, there's no flow in any, and I mean any of the map. Point du Hoc, everybody's running around with a shotty. It's either shotty or a submachine gun. You can't use an assault rifle in that map. You're going to lose every single time. So it's like, what map is good in that game? I can't name one. I can't name one map that I enjoy playing. London Docks? Maybe. Maybe London Docks. Other than that, every single map in that game kind of sucks in my opinion. Now, Call of Duty Ghosts, you have Strike Zone. You had the one with the gas station. I forget the name of it. The one that had the strip club in it. There was a bunch of maps that you could actually say, oh, yeah, I'll pick that map over this one. But in World War II, it's kind of like picky poison. Which map is worse? Which map is not which map is good, is which map is worse, because every single map sucks. So it's like, what do I want to do with this game? I don't want to play that game when it comes to public matches. I don't know. I feel like a lot of those maps are meant for competitive Call of Duty, in my opinion. And I said that when the game came out, and I still stick to that. I feel like that game was made for esports, and I enjoy esports, don't get me wrong. I love Call of Duty, but I love Call of Duty esports, but I'm also a pub stomper. So it's like pub stomping in the game plus the skill-based matchmaking. And that's why Call of Duty Ghosts was so good, because it's basically the last Call of Duty that did not have skill-based matchmaking. They didn't have it, and it was fun as fuck. Just run around, you could smack the fuck out of the enemy and just destroy them. It's just fun to run around and mess people up sometimes. Sometimes you don't want to sweat. That's what people don't understand. Oh, so you're complaining about your competition. You're supposed to be good at Call of Duty. Yeah. But if I want to do that all the time, I'll just play GBs, game battles all the time, and play that 24/7. I don't want to do that 24/7. Sometimes, you know, you're just stressed out and you want to like release stress on a Call of Duty game. So you go play some pubs, just relax a little bit. You can't do that in Call of Duty World War II. You can't. Call of Duty World War II, you have to literally sweat 24/7. It's like a sweat fest. Seriously, it is. It's like every single match you have to go 100% to try to win. Because don't get me wrong, even though I don't want to sweat, I do want to win. So I do go as hard as I can to win the game. But I don't want to freaking like have to do all that shit to win a game. Like seriously, every single game comes down to the wire. Every single game is just World War II. World War II is just horrible when it comes to pubs. It is. It's the worst out of all the Call of Duties. It's worse than Advanced Warfare, and Advanced Warfare was pretty bad. Sadly, it was made by the same people. Infinite Warfare wasn't that bad. I think what destroyed Infinite Warfare was the fact that they had weapon variants, and it made every single gunfight very unbalanced. Other than that, the game was lit to me. I loved it. I loved Infinite Warfare when it came to public matches. I used to go off. I used to drop nukes. I used to do all that shit. And people might think, oh, maybe it's because it's boots on the ground and you're just a boost Call of Duty player. You like the boost jumping and all that shit. It's not that, in my opinion. I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. Actually, Modern Warfare 1. Modern Warfare 2 was the first Call of Duty I've ever had to myself. But I've been playing Modern Warfare 1. I used to go to my brother's house all the time and play it. But, like I said, it's not because of boost jumping. It's not because of any of that. It's just because of the fact that the game is so broken. Like, the servers are fucked up. The map design is horrible. It doesn't feel like a classic Call of Duty. And I know people are going to say it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be a brand new game. But, in my opinion, it should have been way better than what it came out to be. They raised our hopes up for nothing. The game kind of sucks. And this needs a lot of work to be able to be good. And now that the people who made the game have quit on the game and quit on basically the next Call of Duty game that they're making, because they're not working for the studio anymore, and then what is going to happen with the future of Call of Duty? That's the question that everybody has, including myself. I don't know what's going to happen with the future of Call of Duty. I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen with the future of Call of Duty. So, it's basically all to be determined now. It's basically what's going to happen next. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen next. But yeah, guys, we're reaching the end of this gameplay. This has been... I'm joking. Leave a thumbs up down below if you like this video. Leave down in the comments what do you guys think about the future of Call of Duty and where Call of Duty is going. Because I'm not sure where they're going. I'm not sure. Again, leave a thumbs up down below. And this has been your boy, K-Spudd. Over now.